So, are you curious about love spells and how they work, or more importantly, why they work? Let's get into it because I've been going down the rabbit hole of love spells for a while now because it fascinates me why there are people who are obviously unloved at home who decide instead of doing spell to make money or have a prosperous life, they say no, they want to put love spell on somebody. Anyways, follow me on this journey and let's get into it. So, there are different ways that a love spell, can be done. But here are 5 major ways that I have noticed as a trend over all the research I've been doing. And the first way is through sex. Yes, when you have sex with someone, maybe someone you're sleeping with, someone you're casually seeing, or even someone you're dating, whatever the situation may be, as long as sexual bodily fluids are exchanged, a love spell can be put on you through that method. The second way that a love spell can be put on you is through emotions. Emotions like anger or sadness. Say, maybe the person that put a love spell on you caught you cheating, or you were just like, what's the word? You were just gaslighting this person, or love bombing, or breadcrumbing, whatever the situation, and the person gets real angry. If that person decides to concentrate all that thought into wanting you so bad out of the anger, it can be done. Or through sadness, like a broken heart, and that person is like, nah, this person is not going to leave me like this person must be mine. Because emotions play a huge role when it comes to putting spells on people, whatever type of spells. And it's same with love spells. Emotions, that's why they tell people to learn to regulate their emotions, understand your emotions. You can feel it, but do not sink into it. It's kind of important that you understand how to manage your emotions so that they don't work against you. The third way love spells can be done is through bodily fluids mixed with food. I'm talking like period blood or the sperm of a man. And yeah, because men do love spells. It could shock you. You're like, men do love spells, especially when they encounter a woman that they know that they can feel that energy is like a life source and they don't want that energy to go. They do love spells, and they do it through putting it in your food or what have you. It's mostly women that do it, like a larger amount than men for some reason, because most women have been convinced that they cannot love themselves, but only a man can, whatever. Anyways, so yes, it can be done through food. That's why you should be careful where you eat. And it's always men. It's always men eating women's food that they barely know. And they will not be wondering why they are doing certain things or why certain things are happening to them. Were you not raised right at home? As a man, you should ask yourself, why would I just be eating up and down randomly? Oh, because you didn't learn how to cook, Abby. Don't let me go on this rant because I can really dive into it. The fourth way a love spell can be done is through paying a root worker. By root worker, I mean, Babalawo, Iyalawo, all the lawos. Paying a root worker to help you do maybe like a jar spell, a buy this, buy that herb, burn candle, what have you, and the root worker will do it for you. But there has to be some emotional link. Either maybe someone or something like that. Because it's not a situation whereby you can go to a root worker and say, oh, I want whiskey to fall in love with me. Whiskey know you. You understand? There has to be proximity for the love spell to actually work if you're going to be using a root worker, basically. And the fifth and final way how people put love spells on people is through something called a jar binding spell. I'm not going to tell you how it's done because I'm not trying to encourage you to do it. Oh, if you were watching this thinking I'm going to teach you how to do love spells, you're in the wrong place. I'm just here to share information, okay? So you can be aware and know if someone has put you under a love spell or not. A jar binding spell is basically, that one is like the strongest type of love spell because it's literally you freezing this person in a jar with a binding spell attached to it, and unless that thing is unfrozen, even after it is unfrozen, it might not end, it might be there for a while because it's called binding for a reason. Yeah, and this one, of course, you have to have close proximity to whoever because you need that person's either picture or some item basically that they can use to do this. Same with the root worker, you need like an item of the person. It's not just going to be a random. That's why you can't go to a root worker and say, do love spell for me and whiskey. How? Let's be for real. So yeah, basically those are the 5 ways. Now we're going to move into the why it actually works. So in all my research, I realized that there are 2 major reasons why love spells work. And the first one is if the person that they're doing the love spell on is in a lower vibration. If the person doesn't have any spiritual boundaries or spiritual protection, it will work. Say if someone that cheats or sleeps around or just does real ass lower vibrational shit, it will work. It could be lying, gaslighting, it could be living an unclean life, whatever it is that is low vibrational and it affects the person's vibration, the spell will work because that when you're in low vibrations, you are embodied. You don't know this, but there are actually entities that have definitely taken home in you, and they are there to allow other entities in. That's why you would hear that someone has legions of spirits. It's not like they all came at once. It was like this one saw that, Oma, that gate is open. Oma, Baba, that gate is open. Before you know, everybody will enter. That's why you should always make sure that your vibration is high. And the way to not be in lower vibration is not to give in to fear, not to give in to, lower vibrational energies like anger, hate, sadness. You can feel your emotions, but don't give in to them. Do not rent a house in those emotions. Basically, that is one way. The second way it works is through sex. And it's not just sex with somebody, like the person you're trying to put the spell on. No, because most women who do love spells do it through sex with the person, because it's obviously someone they're sleeping with, that maybe they're probably the third or fourth baby mama or side chick number 15, and they're trying to be main chick and all of that, and they're still sleeping with the person. It's very easy because there's already been an energy exchange and it is still ongoing. That cord has not been cut, so it's very, very easy for there to be that connection. But for men, they can sometimes do it through masturbation, because it's not every time it's with someone that they're sleeping with. It's probably someone they like, or maybe they slept with before, or they've always wanted to, and they have this attraction, and some form of energy has been exchanged. They can actually do it through masturbation, which is sad, because really, how unloved are you that you have to put a spell on another human being just so they can love you? Ew. Now, I must state, in case you're still thinking that you want to do love spells or what are you, there are very, very, very serious repercussions for doing love spells. One of which is they can become dangerously obsessed with you, the person you're putting that love spell on. Yes, so dangerously obsessed to the point where they do not want to live their own lives anymore. Most of the research I did, you will find out that the person that the love spell was put on quit their job, literally be by the person that put the love spell on their side and everything. And the crazy part is, after they put the love spell on this person and this person is crazily obsessed, the person that did the love spell will now be getting angry and upset and like, man, I need my breathing space, man, take it easy and all that. Sometimes they get angry, they get violent, which leads me to number 2. They can unalive you and your loved ones. There was one story where the lady put a love spell on the guy, and he was like, even when she was trying to break up and he wasn't listening, and she was like, you know what, if you're not gonna have me, nobody will. And he literally hugged her. They were on the balcony. He hugged her on like a high rise, and he literally took both of them and threw them down. Do you understand how dangerous this shit is? And then in some cases, the love spell may never wear off, because especially if you do a binding one, so that person will never get over you. Even if you try to move on, even if you try to, forget this person, the person will be stuck on you unless you go do a cleansing or an unbinding ritual so as to remove that person from your energy space. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, do not mess with other people's free will. Don't do a love spell. Go love on yourself. Love spells are dangerous. Have you heard me? Have you heard me? Have you heard me? Okay.